Have you ever wanted to shut someone down without losing your calm, without screaming, without humiliating yourself in the process? Imagine being untouchable, standing above the chaos while the aggressor is left bewildered, powerless, and exposed. Today, I'm going to teach you how to master the art of the comeback, not through anger, not through insults, but with precision, silence, and unshakable calm. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to dismantle even the most aggressive ego without ever compromising your dignity. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. If you want to learn how to handle conflict, master your emotions, and walk through life untouchable, this is the channel for you. Most people believe a comeback is about winning an argument. They think it's about being louder, sharper, or faster. They equate victory with the humiliation of the other person. But here's the harsh truth. When you react with anger, you've already lost. You've handed someone else control of your emotions and said, "Here, take the wheel. Watch me dance to your tune." True Stoic understands that power is not in the noise you make, it's in the silence you command. It's not about defeating the aggressor, it's about remaining undefeated by their chaos. Today, I'll show you 5 Stoic phrases that dismantle an insult and keep your dignity intact. These are not words of rage. They are tools of power, tools of freedom, tools that elevate you above conflict. Understand the root of anger. Let's start with a fundamental truth. Anger is rarely about you. When someone insults or attacks you, they are projecting their internal chaos outward. People who are happy, confident, and secure do not go around destroying others. Pain, insecurity, and fear are the true engines behind anger. The average person hears an insult and thinks, "I must fight back. I must defend myself." The Stoic hears, "This person is suffering. I should observe." This is why a simple phrase like, "Are you okay?" is so devastatingly effective. It is not mocking. It is not offensive. It is a calm, genuine inquiry. When you ask it, you shift the dynamic from combatant versus combatant to observer versus patient. You force them to confront themselves instead of projecting on you. Think about it. They expect resistance. They want your anger to validate their own. But when you respond with calm, curiosity, and concern, you hold up a mirror. You expose the chaos they hoped to hide, and nothing dismantles a fragile ego faster than reflection. The power of silence. We live in a noisy world. We're trained to respond immediately, to fill silence with reaction. But in power dynamics, silence is the loudest sound in the room. When someone insults you, do not rush, do not react. Let 3 to 4 seconds of silence hang between your responses. Watch as anxiety creeps into their face. They are terrified of social vacuums. Their mind will race to fill it. Then, when you finally speak, do it with one calm word anyway. This word does not acknowledge their chaos. It dismisses it without malice. Their words carry 0 weight. You treat their outburst like a car alarm, annoying but irrelevant to your life. The wise are comfortable in the void. They know that self-worth is generated internally, not externally. By refusing to react, you force the aggressor to confront their own rage alone. And there is no lonelier, more humbling place for them to be. Give them freedom, gain yours. Why do we argue? At its core, arguing is a fight for validation. We crave agreement to feel correct, to dominate reality. But this is futile. You cannot control the uncontrollable, the thoughts and opinions of others. This is where a simple Stoic comeback works like magic. You are allowed to think that the aggressor expects conflict. They expect you to defend yourself. Instead, you drop the rope in their tug of war. You grant them permission to hold their opinion without resistance. This is not submission. This is elevation. You show that their opinion is just a thought in their head, not a verdict on your worth. You become untouchable. Force self-reflection. Sometimes you must confront disrespect, but without becoming the monster they are being. Use precision, like a surgeon. Did you mean to be that rude, or did it just come out wrong? This is a masterstroke. It forces them to engage their brain, analyze their behavior, and pick a path. Admit malice and appear socially unacceptable. Admit error and apologize. Either way, you remain the adult. You are not attacking. You are observing and elevating. You highlight the rudeness objectively without letting it touch you. Refuse to participate in the drama. Anger is a performance. Think of a toddler throwing a tantrum, screaming, kicking, crying. When the parent leaves the room, the performance ends. Adults are no different. When someone tries to drag you into their fight, they are inviting you to participate in their drama. The ultimate Stoic comeback? I'm afraid I'm not the audience for this. This phrase establishes boundaries without aggression. You walk away, not as a victim, but as a critic who refuses to waste energy on trivial chaos. You prioritize your peace over their need for spectacle. Energy is your greatest wealth. Every time you refuse to argue, to defend yourself against baseless attacks, you reclaim energy. The world is full of lost, angry people desperate to be heard. If you respond to all of them, you'll never reach your destination. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Fight fire with water, not fire. Be the rock that the waves break against, not the water tossed around. Stand firm, speak less, and when you do speak, let it carry wisdom, not anger. Remember, mastery over insult is mastery over yourself. When you respond with calm, with thought, with observation, you reclaim your freedom and your peace. You become untouchable, and the aggressor's chaos collapses under its own weight. Thank you for watching. If you applied even one of these Stoic strategies today, you've taken a step toward true emotional freedom. Remember to like this video, share it with someone who struggles with conflict, and subscribe for more strategies to elevate your mind, control your emotions, and become untouchable.